Hello everyone, good morning, bon matin, bonne journée à vous. I hope everyone's doing really well today. For today we are going to talk about hibernation and migration, and then we're going to be doing a little activity together at the end, and I hope you guys really like it. So welcome to the theme of winter fun, okay? C'est s'amuser en hiver, ok? Bonjour tout le monde. On fait une leçon aujourd'hui avec l'hibernation et la migration. So we already did a lesson on hibernation and bears hibernating and sleeping for the winter time. But today we're going to go over different animals that travel and for the winter and different animals that stay here and sleep. They take naps, okay? Pour aujourd'hui, les amis, la leçon, c'est la migration et hibernation, comme je l'ai dit avant. Mais on va examiner quel animal va migrer et quel animal rester ici pour dormir dehors l'hiver. OK? So, to start, avant qu'on fasse la leçon aujourd'hui, we're going to do our good morning song and then we're going to do our shapes, okay? On fait la chanson pour dire bonjour à tout le monde, puis on fait les formes et les couleurs, ok? On va commencer et on fait en français en première, ok? Et avant, on fait en anglais. So we're going to do it in French first this time, and then next time we're going to do it in English, okay? So we're going to start at 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Bonjour les amis, comment ça va? Bonjour les amis, comment ça va? Ça va bien, ça va mal, ça vit comme ci, comme ça. Bonjour les amis, comment ça va? Woo! Good job, bon travail les amis. Awesome. Ok, maintenant c'est la chanson en anglais ensemble. We're gonna do it all together now in English. And we're going to start at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Hello, my friends, how are you? Hello, my friends, how are you? Are you good? Are you bad? Are you somewhere in between? Hello, my friends, how are you? Woo! Good job, my friends. I always like to do the woo at the end. It's just so fun. Okay? On va continuer. We'll get started on our shapes. Okay? No time to waste today, everybody. So, I'm just going to close my eyes. Je vais fermer mes yeux et choisir une forme. Et après, on peut guesser la couleur aussi. We can guess the color too once we figure out what shape it is. Okay? So I'm just going to go ahead. I like this one. This one feels good. Can we take a guess as to what this is? Est-ce qu'on peut faire un guess avec la forme ici? C'est un rectangle. It's a rectangle. If you said rectangle, good job. You are correct. T'as raison. Bravo. It's a rectangle because look at how many points there are. There's 1 point on this tip here. There's 1 point here. 1 point here, 1 point here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 points for a rectangle, okay? 4 corners. And then look how this side is taller than this. That's what makes it a rectangle, okay? Because this side is longer than the top and the bottom here, okay? Pour la forme, un rectangle, il y a 4 côtés pour un rectangle. Les points ici, 1, 2, 3, 4. Un rectangle a seulement 4 points, les côtés ici, ok? Et la taille ici est plus longue que en haut ici et en bas, ok? Et ça c'est pourquoi c'est un rectangle. Il s'appelle un rectangle, ok? Et j'ai une question pour vous. Quelle couleur est cet rectangle? What color is this rectangle? If you guessed blue, good job, you're right. Si tu as fait une guess de bleu, T'as raison et bravo. Okay? Good job. And now one more time. What's this called? Un rectangle. A rectangle. Good job, everybody. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and get started on our lesson. On va commencer nos leçons aujourd'hui. Okay? Very excited to teach you guys this. It'll be really cool. We see what animals sleep here and what animals fly or swim away. Okay? We're gonna go get started now. On va commencer maintenant. Okay, so let's get started. On va commencer. What you're gonna need, I'm just gonna tell you guys the materials and then we'll go and continue on and learn. Les matériaux que vous avez besoin aujourd'hui et l'imprimant de le feuille pour l'hibernation et migration, c'est sur le link en ligne, ok? Et ensuite, vous avez besoin des ciseaux pour couper les morceaux ici, ok? Les animaux sous la page, ok? So to start with our materials, we don't need much actually today. We just need our printable worksheet here that has our animals and our two categories of hibernation and migration. And we also need some scissors so that when we print this out, we can cut out all the animals on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that very well. It's very sunny today. All the animals on the bottom we have to cut out, okay? So I just showed you that just as an example because as you can see, I've already actually cut out all of my animals and I've colored them, so feel free to give them some color. Vous pouvez dessiner vos animaux si tu veux en première, okay? So take your time if you want to draw. And we're going to go over the animals first and then we'll do the actual categories together. Okay? So, on va examiner les animaux qu'on a sur nos papiers aujourd'hui. Puis, on va apprendre où les animaux vont sur la papier de hibernation et migration. Okay? So, we're going to start with our cute little hedgehog today. See our hedgehog. Le hérisson. Hérisson, okay? And then, on a un dauphin. A dolphin. We have a dolphin for an animal. Okay? On a un ours. Un petit ours. Il est trop cute. Look at our little bear. We have a bear for our animals today. We have a goose. A goose. Hong Kong. Hong Kong. They say Hong Kong. En français, il s'appelle une ouille. Ça, c'est une ouille. J'espère que vous pouvez voir. Ok, une ouille. On a un raton laveur. Ok. We have a raccoon. We have our little raccoon. Et la dernière morceau, c'est un papillon. We have a butterfly for our last animal. Okay. So, we will learn the differences of animals that like to collect food and stay here to sleep, or the animals that like to take off for the winter that go south because it's warm down there, okay? Nous apprendrons les différences entre les animaux qui aiment se nourrir et dormir pendant leur hiver, ou les animaux qui voyagent vers sud pour la soleil et la chaleur. Okay, so we're going to learn that all together today. So, take all your pieces that are all cut out, okay? On commence avec les morceaux qui est découpé, okay? And then, see here, I have my categories, okay? I have hibernation, j'ai hibernation ici, okay? Ça veut dire hibernation. That says hibernation. And then right here, that is migration. Ça c'est migration, okay? So la différence c'est hibernation. les animaux restent ici et dorment durant l'hiver, ok? Mais ici, la migration, il y a des animaux qui vont aller en sud pour l'hiver, pour la soleil et chaleur, ok? So ça c'est la différence de les deux. That's the difference. So for hibernation, they like to sleep and collect food and stay here in Canada. For migration, these animals like to take off and travel. Okay, they like to travel until they get somewhere warm. So that's why they go south, because it's very warm down south. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so we're gonna start with the hibernate category, okay? So I want you guys to pick an animal. Je veux que vous choisir un animal que vous pensez fait l'hibernation durant l'hiver, okay? So I want you guys to try and choose an animal that goes into hibernation. You can just do a guess. It's okay if it's right. It's okay if it's wrong. That's why we're here. We're here to learn, okay? C'est correct si c'est correct ou si tu fais une faux, c'est pas grave. On est ici pour apprendre, okay? So, for me, I'm gonna choose my bear because I know that bears hibernate because of our previous lesson of bear hibernation. They like to collect food and eat it and just sleep in their caves. Alors, mon premier choix, c'est l'ours parce que je connais qu'il fait l'hibernation durant l'hiver parce que nos leçons avant avec l'hibernation d'ours, on connaît ça? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put him right here on hibernate. Okay? Ça c'est pour l'hibernation. Il ressemble de la nourriture et dorme pour l'hiver. Okay? So next we're going to choose what is another animal that stays and eats his food and sleeps during the winter? I'm gonna choose the hedgehog, okay? Le hérisson, il va faire hibernation durant l'hiver, aussi comme l'ours, parce qu'il ne peut pas voler ou traverser vers sud pour la soleil et la chaleur, ok? Alors, il a besoin de ramasser la nourriture et va dormir durant l'hiver, ok? Next one, la prochaine, c'est le raton laveur. It is the raccoon. What the raccoon does is he doesn't go down south. Actually, he stays here. Il reste ici, le raton laveur. Il reste ici, ramasse la nourriture et il va dormir dans l'hiver. OK? Il va dormir dans l'hiver. OK? Et la dernière morceau pour hibernation, the last piece for hibernation is the butterfly. Now I know it might seem kind of weird. C'est un peu bizarre, un papillon. Comment est-ce qu'un papillon peut dormir? C'est bizarre. It's because the butterfly, when he's a caterpillar originally, they go in their cocoons, right? Il y a the cocoon. Le cocoon, je pense que ça c'est le mot en français. Le cocoon pour le papillon. Ça c'est son maison pour l'hiver. Il va dormir. And he's kind of in a little bit of a limbo stage while he is turning into a butterfly during winter time. So basically he's in his little cocoon, all like snuggled up in his cocoon so he can stay warm during the winter time. Okay? Then when springtime comes, he comes out as a beautiful butterfly. So I hope that you guys can see that okay? So now we are completely done the hibernation part. On a fini l'hibernation cette catégorie. On a fini ça parce que c'est tout plein, hein? It's all full with animals. So what we're gonna do now is the migration. Okay, so remember, migration means that you are traveling. The animal goes and travels from Canada, where we all live, and they go south for the winter because it's warm. Okay? Il fait chaud vers sud. Alors ça c'est pourquoi les animaux veulent explorer et va aller en sud. Ok? So for migration, il reste le dauphin et les oeils. Les oeils. Ok? On commence avec les oeils. So for a goose, the goose goes down south for the winter. In the fall, and just before winter starts, if you can ever see in the sky geese that are flying, there's lots of them that go at the same time. And they go south for the winter because they like the warmth. They also can because they can fly. They have wings. Les oeils aiment beaucoup aller sud parce qu'ils ne veulent pas rester car il est trop froid ici. Il est trop froid pour lui. Il vole avec tous les amis vers le sud pour l'hiver. Okay? Il vole. Okay? Pour la dauphin, for the dolphin, he does not hibernate because they have to breathe. They have to come up for air, so they can't sleep underwater. Il peut pas dormir parce que il a besoin de respirer. Alors, il peut pas dormir sous l'océan, ok? Mais les dauphins vivent sous l'eau dans l'océan quand il fait froid. Pour eux, en hiver, ils aiment nager vers les autres places plus chaudes, migrant îles, ok? So, the dolphins, when they're in an area that is too cold during the winter time, they like to swim to another place that is warmer. So usually they go around south, but this time in the ocean. So comme des poissons, ils vont nager dans l'océan et trouver une autre place qui est plus chaud. Okay? So that's what they do. You can take a look-see again. I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson. J'espère que vous aimez nos leçons aujourd'hui. I hope you guys really enjoyed that. It's a good way to learn about animals and where they like to go and stay during winter. C'est une bonne façon d'apprendre où les animaux veulent aller pour hiver. Okay, so now if you guys want to stick around, we're going to go on to our quick activity. It's just a little bricolage. I thought it would be really nice for the winter fun. We're going to be making icicles, okay? So I'll see you guys in a bit. Hey everyone, welcome back. So we're going to be doing our icicle craft today because I thought, you know, since it's really cold outside and we see a lot of icicles lately, might as well just make our own, right? On va faire le bricolage de stalactites aujourd'hui parce que j'ai pensé, parce que il fait beau dehors avec toute la neige et les stalactites. J'ai pensé que c'est une bonne idée de faire un bricolage comme ça, okay? So we are going to do materials. Je vais donner les matériels et on peut commencer après ça, okay? So we're going to go through materials and then we'll continue on, okay? So what we're going to need for today are pipe cleaners. On a besoin des cure-pipe. So you can choose colors that are kind of like icicle colors outside, okay? So vous pouvez choisir les couleurs avec les stalactites. Les stalactites dehors, par exemple, j'ai des cure-pipe, je pense qu'ils s'appellent argent. La couleur argent. And j'ai des cure-pipe bleu clair, regarde les bleus clairs, et une qui est blanc, un qui est blanc. So you can choose different kind of colors. As you can see here, I have different colors. I have the super sparkly silver ones, I have a regular white one, or I have a couple blue ones. So you can choose as many or as little as you want, and something like that color, okay? So, to start, pour commencer, oh, I haven't even finished actually my materials. I'm getting way ahead of myself. Attends. Je dois attendre. Okay, so wait a minute. Now, next, sorry about that. We are going to need beads today, okay? So you can choose kind of any kind of color of beads, but to stick with the kind of icicle kind of colors, I chose white and blue. And there's different colors of blue, like the different shades. There's light blue and dark blue. So here, I'll show you. I don't know if you'll be able to see very well. No, that doesn't really work. But I've got light blue and dark blue, and hopefully I can show you after I'm done. And the last thing that we're going to need, we don't need a lot of stuff, is a pencil or a pen. And I'll explain to you why we need this later, okay? So, les dernières choses qu'on a besoin aujourd'hui, tout le monde, les baies, ok? J'ai choisi les couleurs comme les stalactites, par exemple la blanc et les bleus clairs, bleus foncés, des choses comme ça, ok? Et la dernière chose qu'on a besoin est un stylo ou un crayon, et je vais expliquer pourquoi après, ok? So to start, what we're gonna do is we're just going to take our pipe cleaner, and we're going to take the end of the one side of the pipe cleaner, it doesn't matter which side. I'm going to start with my blue one. We're going to take the pipe cleaner and we're going to make a knot at the bottom so none of the beads come off at the bottom when we start putting them on, okay? So, pour commencer, prenez une Q-pip à la fin, okay? Et vous voudrez soit faire une node, soit faire une boucle avec le Q-pip à travers la dernière paire de les baies pour que les baies ne tombent pas. Okay, so that's the only reason why we do that, is so it doesn't fall off, because that would be sad and we'd have to start all over again. We don't want that. So once you have a little knot on the top of your pipe cleaner, I hope you can kind of see that. It's gonna be thick enough that no beads can come off, okay? So when you're done, you can start putting your beads on your pipe cleaner, okay? So you can have as many or as little beads as you want. And this is a really good way to teach yourself on like how to precisely put the beads on the pipe cleaner, okay? So là, ensuite, vous pouvez commencer à mettre les baies sur le Q-pip. Vous pouvez utiliser les couleurs, toutes les couleurs, si vous pouvez, okay? You can use any kind of color. I'm just personally using like the white and the blue, just to keep to the icicle colors, okay? So, you keep doing that. Vas-y faire ça, okay, tout le monde. Until it's full, or until you think that it's good, okay? Jusqu'à c'est plein, ou jusqu'à quand tu es content avec ton c'est quoi? Stalactite, okay? So just keep doing that. See, as you can see, it's starting to turn into a beautiful looking icicle. Okay, so I'm going to put on a few more. And like I said before, you can put as little or as many as you want. It is up to you. Okay? Alrighty, so just keep doing that. Just keep doing that until it's all full and ready to go. And keep in mind also, my friends, you can do as many of these as you want, okay? As many as your parents will let you, I guess, suppose. Vous pouvez faire pas juste un, si tu veux un autre, tu peux faire 2, 3, ok? C'est comme vous voulez. Oh my gosh, it's looking so pretty! Continuez les amis, bon travail. Quand vous avez fini, faites une autre Une ode. Faire notre node à la fin de la cure-pipe parce que les baies ne peuvent pas tomber encore, okay? So, when you're done, it's gonna kind of look like this, okay? It looks like kind of like an icicle, right? But we have one last step, okay? So, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take our pencil, okay? On prenait nos crayons ou stylos. Quelque chose sur lequel vous pouvez envelopper votre cure-pipe, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna use your pencil to wrap your pipe cleaner around it to make it twirly. Okay, so look at how I'm doing it right now, okay? So you've wrapped it all around. Can you see that? I hope you can see that. Okay, utilise mon crayon et enroule mon cure-pipe autour de le faire tourner, ok? Une fois que vous avez terminé d'envelopper le cure-pipe, retirez soigneusement le crayon pour faire un beau glaçon. Okay, so we're gonna take it off really carefully because we don't want to lose our shape of the twirl. Okay, see, look at the twirliness. Amazing! So, you can do one more maybe. Okay, so you just keep doing that until you have a bunch of icicles. And until you're super happy with it, okay? Vous pouvez faire, comme j'ai dit avant, pas seulement un, vous pouvez faire 2 ou 3, 4, 5, wow! C'est beaucoup de stalactites, mais c'est good, okay? So keep going just until you're all finished and you are happy with how many icicles you have, okay? And once you're done, then that's it. You can hang them up on your window. You can hang them up beside your bed. Tu peux mettre sur ton frigo. Vous pouvez mettre sur ton fenêtre, dans ton chambre. Okay? C'est comme vous voulez avec ça. And I am almost done my second one. And then I'll show you kind of what they look like together, you know, in a little bunched icicle kind of thing. Okay, so je vais faire la même chose encore. Okay, on prend le stylo et fait le twist, le rouleau pour nos... Okay. Quand ça finit, enlevez soigneusement. Okay, and then there you go. There's another one. So once you're done, it's gonna start to look like that. Okay, I hope you guys can see that. Okay, perfect. All right, that's our craft for today. Merci beaucoup tout le monde. Thanks for doing that with me. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can find a place to put it where it's gonna look super pretty. J'espère que vous pouvez trouver une place qui va trop beau. Okay. Anyway, so now we're going to get started and we're going to finish up our lesson and our activities. And this is the end of the day now. C'est la fin de la journée à tout le monde, okay? So we're going to start singing our song and say goodbye, okay? All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. That is all that we'll be doing. And I really hope to see you guys in our next video, which will be for next month. And before we go, we're gonna sing our goodbye song, okay? Et merci tout le monde pour aujourd'hui. On a fini. Merci de me rejoindre et nous vous reverrons à la prochaine fois. En première, on chante nos chansons pour dire au revoir à la fin de nos classes aujourd'hui, okay? So we're gonna do it in English first, en anglais, en première, nos chansons en anglais, okay? And feel free to clap your hands with me, okay? And sing along if you know the words. All right? 1, 2, 3. It's time to end our day. It's time to end our day. It's time to say a big hooray and then be on our way. Yay! Thank you guys so much. That was awesome. And now we're gonna do it in French, okay? So maintenant, on va chanter en français, ok? Tapez vos mains si vous voulez, ok? Et chantez avec moi si vous voulez aussi, ok? Au revoir les amis, au revoir. Au revoir les amis, au revoir. Au revoir les amis, au revoir les amis, au revoir les amis, au revoir. À la prochaine. Merci beaucoup tout le monde. Bonne journée.